Hello everyone, welcome to our Daily Citizen YouTube channel. Today I will give the latest update news. Headline at the beginning of the news.
DeSantis's debate mission prove he's still the top Trump alternative. The Florida governor was livid after his allies' debate strategy memo was revealed online. He enters tonight's debate looking to reclaim lost ground. Ron DeSantis was livid. The Super PAC supporting him had posted a trove of sensitive material, including strategic advice and research on his rivals, only days before the first debate of the 2024 campaign. The advice was, at times, so basic that it could come off as condescending, reminding the Florida governor to talk about his family, for instance, and prescribing how many times he should attack President Biden and the news media. Mr. DeSantis erupted over the revelation, according to people told of his reaction, even though the posting of the documents online was meant to avoid running afoul of campaign finance rules. The advice memo, pilloried as amateurish within his extended orbit, was quickly taken down, along with the other documents, but the damage had been done. If he followed the advice laid out including which rivals to hit, he would look like a puppet. Campaigning over the weekend, Mr. DeSantis distanced himself from the memo. "I didn't do it," he said. "I didn't read it. It's not going to influence what I do." The episode was a self-inflicted wound by the broader DeSantis team that capped 2 months of difficulties for the Florida governor that have included dropping poll numbers, a new campaign manager, and staff cutbacks. Now, Mr. DeSantis heads into Wednesday night's event in Milwaukee looking to reclaim lost ground and avoid losing more, knowing that he's almost certain to be a major target for his rivals. Without Donald J. Trump on the stage. It's been clear for weeks that the debate would be a critical juncture. To prepare, Mr. DeSantis brought on a top Republican debate coach, Brett O'Donnell. But in some ways, a number of Republicans said, Mr. DeSantis is less in need of a breakout moment than of a stabilizing performance. Allies believe his top priority is to reassure skittish donors and supporters that he has the mettle to square off against Mr. Trump. This is a big moment for him, but he's going to rise to it, predicted Representative Thomas Massie of Kentucky, one of a few House Republicans backing Mr. DeSantis. Mr. DeSantis has displayed some resiliency. Polls show that after months of attacks from Mr. Trump and weeks of unflattering headlines about campaign upheaval, many Republican voters still like Mr. DeSantis. He had the highest favorability rating of any Republican in this week's Des Moines Register/NBC News poll in Iowa, even as he trailed Mr. Trump by 42% to 19%. But his standing in the multi-candidate race has slipped, with other candidates such as Vivek Ramaswamy and former Gavin Christ of New Jersey appearing to make inroads in the race for second place. When he got in the race, he had the first license to be the alternative to Trump. Brad Todd, a longtime Republican strategist, said of Mr. DeSantis. But it was a license that had an expiration date, and I think that's probably due. It's really his title to keep, Mr. Todd added, but it's not a foregone conclusion he keeps it. Whether Mr. DeSantis can convert those favorable views into votes remains to be seen. Advisors say Mr. DeSantis is focused on winning the nomination on the ground in Iowa and the other early states, outworking Mr. Trump and leveraging his well-funded Super PAC to organize his rivals. But if the national perception of his candidacy does not improve, that task becomes significantly harder.